Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna show you how you can crochet this simple shawl. This is made with the bead stitch and it's very quick and easy to make. It's also a repeating pattern, so you can just learn the rows and then you can just watch TV while making this. I still need to block my shawl and I'm gonna add some tassels. You can use any kind of worsted weight yarn, but I used this yarn that I found in Norway and it's called Crazy Wool Cookie. This is from Trysil. But if you don't live in Norway, you can just find another yarn cake. It's 20% wool and 80% acrylic. I'm using a 5.5mm crochet hook instead of what I recommend. And 200 gram has 420 meters, and I would suggest if you're using I would suggest to use 2 yarn cakes or 1.5 at least, because one can be a little too short. Also, you're gonna need a crochet hook. You can use whatever your yarn whatever the yarn label recommend, but I'm using a 5.5. and some scissors and also a tapestry needle to weave in the ends. Just grab some yarn from the middle here. So also what I did, if you have a yarn cake, I separated the colors, so I will don't get a color change in the middle, but on the beginning on each row. Now we're gonna start with a magic ring or magic circle. So this is how I like to do those. If you don't know how to do a magic ring, I'm going to leave a video here. Also, you can also just chain 4 and do a slip stitch in the first chain to make a ring. So now we have the magic ring. You're going to chain 3. Now do 4 double crochets in the ring. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now the first chain 3 that remain count as 1 stitch, so now you should have 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now chain 2 and do 5 double crochets on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now pull the ring tight here. Now chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Now we're gonna turn, and now I want you to work in the back loop only. So in the first stitch here, you're gonna do 2 double crochets. So I have 3. This is repeating for the whole pattern at the end of each corner here. And now do 1 double crochet in each stitch in the back loop only. So here is our next stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now do 2 stitches in the center here in the chain 2 space from the last row. 1 and 2. Now chain 2, 1, 2, and 2 double crochets in the same chain 2 space. 1, 2. This will be the point. Now do 1 double crochet in each stitch, except for the last stitch we're gonna do 3 double crochets. So we're just gonna mimic what we did on this side. Remember to work in the back loop only. And this is our last stitch here, the chain 3. So just find that one and do 3 double crochets there. 1 and 2 and 3. So as you can see, our shawl starts to take shape, and I want you to count your stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you need 9 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You will increase, each row will be increased with 8 stitches, I think. Now chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and turn, and then we're gonna do 2 double crochets in the first stitch here. You can work through both loops now. 1 and 2. Now chain 1. Now skip one stitch, this stitch, yarn over and do 1 double crochet in the next stitch. See, here is our next stitch, 1 double crochet there, chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet in the next. Repeat this across. Now when you get to the top here, find the last stitch, the last double crochet from the previous row, and do 1 double crochet there. Now yarn over and do 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space from the last row. 1 and 2, chain 2, 1 and 2. Okay, now we're gonna do what we did here. So because we ended here with 1 stitch in the last, we're gonna do 1 stitch in the next one, 1 double crochet I mean, and chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet in the next, chain 1, chain 1, skip 1, and 1 double crochet, chain 1 and skip 1. Now at the end you should have 2 stitches left, 1 double crochet and the chain 3. Now yarn over and do 3 double crochets in the last stitch. 1, 2, and 3. So this is how your burk should look right now, and you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 double crochet on each side plus the chain once in between. Now we are getting to the bead stitch part. So chain 3. We're gonna start with 2 double crochets in the first stitch. 1 and 2. Now chain 1 and skip 1. 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and now around the stern here of the double crochet we're gonna do 1 bead stitch, and this is how to do a bead stitch. Yarn over and go behind and grab the yarn here and pull up. Repeat this 2 more times, so swing it like this below. And 1 more time. I think you should have 7 chains on the hook. Now yarn over and pull through all except 1, so you have 2 left. Yarn over and pull through 2. Chain 1. We're gonna repeat this. So 1 double crochet in the last double crochet from the last row. 1 bead stitch, 1, 2, and 3. Yarn over and pull through all except 1. Yarn over and pull through 2. Chain 1 and repeat. And then the bead stitch. 1, 2, and 3. One, 2, and 3. Now we're gonna do 1 double crochet and 1 bead stitch here. 1, 2, and 3. Now chain 1 and do 1 double crochet in the last stitch here. No bead stitch, just 1 double crochet. And then in the chain 2 space we're going to repeat what we already did. 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets. And now 1 double crochet in the next stitch here, chain 1 and skip 1 stitch, skip this one and 1 double crochet here. Now we're going to do the bead stitch again. So here, 1, 2, and 3. Yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1 stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through. So this is how it looks now. Now here also 1 bead stitch. Now here we're gonna do 1 double crochet with the bead stitch. This is the last bead stitch for this row. Now chain 1 and then do 3 double crochets in the last stitch here. So 1, 2, and 3. So now we are at row 5, and what you're gonna do through the pattern, you're gonna repeat row 2, 3, 4, and then row 5. So I'm gonna show you row 5. It's pretty basic to pretty simple to row 2. So chain 3 and turn. Now we're gonna work through both loops. So 2 double crochets in the first stitch, 1 and 2, and now we're gonna do 1 double crochet in each stitch, but there's something I want you to watch out for. When you get to the bead stitch part, so here is the chain 1 space, 1 double crochet there. But when you get here, it looks like there's 2 stitches, but I just want you to do the double crochet in the biggest one, in the first one here, where the bead stitch is, and then 1 double crochet in the next chain 1 space. So you're kind of skipping. This is actually not a stitch, it's just because of the bead stitch and the chain 1, just because of the bead stitch and the single double crochet together. So 1 single crochet there and here in the chain 1 space. Okay, so I want you to repeat that all the way until you get to the top. In the chain 2 space, 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets. Here 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches, and here in the chain 1 space, and here 1 double crochet. So repeat this all the way down. and then 3 double crochet in the last stitch. And now we're gonna repeat this row where we're working in the back loop only, so it's an easy row. Chain 3, turn, and then work in the back loop only. Now across in the back loop only, you're gonna do 1 double crochet. So basically you just need to repeat this one double crochet in each stitch, and in the middle 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, and here repeat what you did on this side, and then do 3 double crochets in the last stitch. Okay, and now we're just gonna repeat this row here, row 3. So chain 3 and turn, and then 2 double crochets in the next stitch, 1 and 2, sorry, in the same stitch, and then chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet in the next one. Okay, so I want you to repeat that, and then do 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space. Now here the same, when you get to this play to the end, 1 double crochet in the last stitch, and then chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Now 1 double crochet in the next stitch, no, chain 1, and then chain 1 and 1 double crochet in the next one, skip 1, I mean, like so, and repeat across. And now we are getting to the bead stitch row again. So this is row 1, 2, 3, this is row 4. So repeat row 4. I'm going to show you a couple of stitches, and then you can just going to repeat what I told you. So chain 1, skip 1, 1 double crochet in the next one, see here, and 1 bead stitch, 2 and 3. Okay, chain 1, and then 1 double crochet in the next double crochet, and then 1 bead stitch, 1, 2 and 3. So all the details you can find on my blog, yarnhill.com. I'm gonna leave a link below. Now just repeat what we did and go and refer to the pattern at the blog. And also when you're finished, it's a good idea to block it, because you can see the pattern, the stitches better, they will be more even. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to show you how it looks like. So I hope that you like this video, and be sure to subscribe and hit a like if you like it. And you can also hit the bell notification, and you'll get notice every time I upload a video. I wish you a nice day. Goodbye.